Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota. I hear you man.
You know what I'm listening to right now? Dota, Agatha remix. That's right. So my last video, talking about Indians, it's pretty interesting. You know, the core message of that video is that we're all individuals and we should be treated as such. Okay. You know, and a lot of the people that have like the racist view, like, and it's fair enough, and we're all subject to feeling like that. It's usually like, you know, like the based red pillar kind of people, which I would kind of identify myself with. But, you know, along with that kind of ideology is also Christianity. And Christ has this beautiful saying which kind of contradicts that. It's love all people, even your enemies. You know, to love people as you love yourself. And that's what it means when we're all individuals, okay? Right? So each, you know, consciousness, each soul deserves that. Because that's what you get when you're a human being, bro. Because every conscious experience is the same. Now, after making that video, I heard a lot of stories of how Indians have treated like just a group of kids beating up like dogs. Just to put my stance out there, you know, I kind of think that where people are from, they should stay in their country. I think people evolve to be in their own countries. And you know, where I'm from, New Zealand, people would say, but you guys are colonizers. But you guys came here. But you guys came here and fucked everything up. And you know what I would say to that is, I'd look around, I'd look at the city, I'd look at the port of Auckland, and I would say, who built that? Who had the idea to build that? What culture did that come from? What civilized culture? It was European culture. It was European culture that built that. It was the traditions of European culture which has built most of today's civilization, you know, except for Asian civilization. You see, this country that I live in would not be what it is, obviously, if it's not for European culture. And the crazy thing is, this YouTube title that I have, Save European Culture. In the minds of the unawoken, it sounds racist to them. What the fuck? It's literally European culture that built the fucking world. Oh, what the fuck? So yeah, I'm not like backtracking on my previous video, but I want to put it out there where I stand. Save European culture, bruv. And the thing is, because on the media, this kind of message, it gets stifled, it gets suppressed. More people need to stand up. And guys, this is very important. This kind of aligns yourself with Christ. Do not polarize your enemies. You see, when you polarize your enemies, what happens is your enemies take on a defensive position instead of, you know, say being very loving, which neutralizes the whole position. If you say attack your enemies, it forces them to go into a defensive posture. Thus they hold on to their position even stronger. And this is the problem with racism, because it's not in love. Okay? This is why being loving and loving all people is truly much more based, because because that's within truth. That's within alignment with the words of Jesus Christ. It might not be in alignment with certain dogmatic traditions or religions. I don't know about that. But I know the word of Christ. And I know the word of Christ is all about love. Okay? And that doesn't mean that I don't respect tradition. You know, I'm all for borders. Those things are very important. But you can't allow yourself to get carried away in hate. It's not the way, bruv. Because that is certainly rising, bro. And if you want to be, you know, superior or the savior of something, you gotta be aligned with love, bro. Or else everything done will not last, because love is truly the strongest universe, the strongest force. No, not force, strongest power in the universe. Okay, bruv. I'm all for saving Europe. Straight up. But, don't become what you seek to destroy. Because it happens all the time, doesn't it? Okay. Also, guys, I see that these videos are reaching the right people. I'm a stalker. If you comment on this channel, I'm having a look at your profile, and I was thinking, hell yeah. I want to create a community, because I know that it's pretty shitty when you have this point of view of the world, and quite simply, most people don't share our beliefs, okay? And when you feel isolated like that, when you don't have people to connect to, it's pretty shitty. So I'm thinking about starting up a community, maybe like a Telegram or a Discord server or something like that, just so we can connect, because I see you guys, and I think that's what I'm supposed to do here. Peace out. Stay based, but truly based. Truly based. Real based is in love, Margie. And and loving is not weak. When you're really strong, when you're truly solid, all that does is that it allows you to be more loving. That's the point of being strong. That's the point of being solid. That's the point of doing the inner work and meditating, is to be more loving. What would Christ want you to do? Okay, love you guys. Take care.